Now is the time to recognize that we have not made room for our brothers and sisters, and we live in an illusion of peace. And may we find comfort in a future that embraces and welcomes all people.
My name is Cesar Paz.
With Susan Fitzgerald.
Larry Carroll.
Maria Elena Johnson.
Alejandra Gomez.
Father Vincent Peterson.
Sarah Nolan, Director, New Mexico Communities in Action and Faith.
I'm Rabbi at Temple Bethel.
I'm a student.
Boy Scout.
And I'm an interpreter.
A retired educator.
I serve on the Las Cruces City Council.
I'm a retired disabled veteran.
I am lead immigration organizer for Cafe Communities in Action and Faith.
I'd like to tell people who are not here today that I am the child and grandchild of
Immigrants who had the freedom to come to this country. I know that if the laws were different for them, if the laws were as today, back when they tried to come over 100 years ago, they wouldn't have made it in.
The system itself is set up to be difficult and it causes discrimination and it causes a form of slavery.
So we're responding to a need that our immigrant community here in New Mexico has a desire to completely act out its values and its faith in the public arena.
I stand before you today as the son of an immigrant. My father came here in the 1930s from Nazi Germany. I know how hard immigrants work in this country, how much they believe in this country, and how much they're willing to give back to this country. I've talked to too many dreamers who've questioned their own dreams.
In 7th grade, there was a trip to Washington, D.C. And I was super excited because I've always wanted to travel. And that's when I found out I was undocumented. I was 13 years old.
Because they don't know if they'll be able to put those dreams to work in this country or not.
I found out that I was never going to travel,
Whether that expiration date
that I was never going to go to college and become a doctor,
will apply to them.
that I was nothing, and that it didn't and never will have the right as others.
We need to continue this conversation, to put a face on immigration reform so that every one of us in this great nation has to hear the kind of stories that we heard tonight and realizes that this is about real people and real families.
I think immigration reform is way overdue.
Is that it is time for a change.
Give immigrants a chance.
Working hard as the faith
Thanks
community.
to Cafe and all of its incredible community
Those who
leaders.
come to our country from other places as if they were citizens.
Don't be afraid of new people.
What I'd like to say to folks that weren't here tonight was they missed 550 people praying and acting together in faith around a value and a policy that we need so desperately in our country. We need immigration reform. We need a solid path to citizenship.
If you didn't come because you said, I don't need this, it's not a matter of you needing it. It's a matter of us needing you.